Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rich Life. Today's topic is all about how to make every day more productive. Now, I am not a productivity expert, but somehow over the past 15 years, I've been able to manage multiple businesses at one time. Almost 6 years ago, added Riley into the mix, so that made me a mompreneur. And also, I've been able to keep my sanity in the process, which is very important, right? A very important part of living the rich life. So a lot of people ask me how I do it. So these are my tips for how I've been able to manage my life. So use these as you wish, tweak them, of course, as you wish, for whatever is appropriate for your life. But these are the things that I do to help me stay mostly productive. And I say that because not every day is an ideal day for me productivity wise. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. And I want you to be okay with that too. As long as you are giving your best, that's what counts. First up, I want you to look at your life and identify those triggers that make you unproductive. So for some people like me, that could be reality TV, okay? I just can't watch one episode. When I have time to watch, I'm watching a bunch of episodes, but I know that I can't do that when I have something to do. So look at your life and figure out what those triggers are and either eliminate them or shift them to a time when you don't need to be productive, right? When you have absolute downtime and you can binge watch whatever you want or indulge in whatever triggers you have, okay? The second tip is very simple, but it means a lot in terms of setting the tone of your day, and that's making your bed. And many of you have probably heard this before, but it's something that I swear by in my own life, because to me, that signals to my brain, okay, I've gotten this done and I'm on a roll, okay? This is very early in the morning. This is the first thing I've gotten done. I have so many more opportunities to be productive today, starting with this one thing. If I leave it a mess, then my brain is saying, you know what? The rest of the day, who knows how it's gonna go? It might be a mess too. So make up your bed every day. My next tip is actually pretty simple too. For a long time, I used to think I could stay up all night, get more work done. It would make me more productive. But in actuality, it was counterproductive. It was counterintuitive for me to think that I could stay up all hours of the night, get work done, and be able to function the next day. So now I go to bed when Riley goes to bed, and it makes a world of difference for me the next day in terms of my productivity. So I recommend that for each of you too. Don't try to squeeze in hours in the middle of the night. And I know that a lot of us are trying to juggle multiple hustles, but I promise you that your hustles will be more effective, more productive if you are getting your proper rest. And if you want to squeeze in some time, I recommend getting up earlier in the morning after you've gotten your proper rest. That's a time that I love to squeeze in some extra me time when everyone else is asleep. So go to bed early, get up early. I promise you, your productivity will be so much better. My next tip is all about putting in the proper planning time. I'm a paper person, so I like to spend time at the end of the weekend mapping out what I want my week to look like. And then each night I spend time putting in the specifics of what the next day needs to look like. And that really helps me. I used to think I could remember everything, but then mommy brain set in and that just changed everything. All right. So I write down everything. I plan it out and things change. That's okay. But it's good to have a map of what ideally you want your week and your days to look like. Next up, I am huge on focusing on just 3 things a day. 3 absolute must-dos that have to go on during the course of my day. I feel overwhelmed when I have a to-do list that's too long. So I don't do that anymore. I used to, but I don't do that anymore. I focus on 3 things that must get done. And obviously other things get done during the course of the day, and that's all good. But if I can just do those 3 things, I am happy. Next up, establish hard deadlines. Because I work for myself, I've got a lot going on during the day while Riley is at school, and I have to squeeze that in before I pick her up from school, because after that, everything is shot. And the weekends are family time, so that's shot too. So I have to stick to hard deadlines. Like, I'm only gonna give myself an hour to do this. And in that hour, I don't answer my phone. Okay? And I don't want the people in my life, my friends, my family, to take this the wrong way, but in order for me to be productive, I have to call you after I'm finished what I'm doing. All right? So that's something that I recommend too, because phone conversations, you can't really control how long they are, right? And so if they can wait, try to do those when you actually have time after you've finished what you needed to do. Last but not least, reward yourself, treat yourself. You know, I'm very big on that because I'm a work hard, play hard kind of person. So if you have done everything you need to do during your day, if you've been productive, reward yourself with something that makes you happy. That will keep your productivity up, I promise. All right, so I hope these tips will help you make every day more productive. As always, keep me posted on your progress. Let me know how it's going and subscribe too so that you can stay up to date with all of the latest here at The Riche Life. Until next time, take care, everybody.